EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. Nice job on the return. And he's down close to the 35-yard line. At their own 34-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the... And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Can't be... Those legs, 13-yard pickup, a scramble leads to a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Great, set.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
A first down throw for Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. And he is out of bounds at line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's first and goal. Here's a run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Don't touch it!
They'll go with him again. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll rush, and here's the rookie from Michigan. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And third down coming up.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. And over to the middle and caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
On first down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Hurts to throw. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. They'll begin here on the ground. He's got some space past the 20. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and
9. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
look to throw. Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll get this out wide, and they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. Blue trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They'll get 11 there. That's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, Blue. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's second down.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then it's okay. We've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Throwing now on third and long. That's harsh! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on third and 16. They'll come up here first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys! And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.